Hey guys, welcome back to the Vandesign YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a potion review and potion making. It's been a long time since I've been on camera, purposely, although you've probably seen me in the reflection of a lot of the Isaac videos, of course, but it's been a long time coming since we've done one of these. So, let me fill this thing up and then I'll read you off the details. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be adding is this pear and pomegranate goat milk lotion. And there we go, a few squirts of that stuff in the potion bottle. Next up, I'm going to be putting some antiseptic mouth rinse spring mint scent. Let's get some of this green in here. This will make the color of the potion much more interesting, and also gives it a nice scent along with most ingredients that we're adding. Let me add a little bit more of that. Don't use the cap. I think that's more than enough, actually. It's quite a bit. Okay. Next thing we're going to want to do... let's grab some of this. Axe body spray. What scent is this? Got some Anarchy, dark pomegranate, and sandalwood scent. That sounds not great, but I'm going to put them in there. If I can. It's, it's alright. It smelled better, but I smelled worse. Okay. Next, let's get some interesting stuff in here. Some charcoal clarifying dermatologist acne stuff. Let's put some sprays in there. Look at that. Nice lines in there. This will obviously be mixed after the fact. Let's get some kiwi melon hand soap. That should make it smell even more interesting. There's going to be a huge mix of scents in this thing. Obviously this is not an edible potion, nor should it even go in your mouth. This is mainly scent-wise, but also probably has some other uses, which we'll see later in the video. What's next? What do we got here? What should I put in? Of course. Let's put in some calcium anti-acid tablets. 1. 2. Those should eventually melt away in the liquid. But, oh, yeah, next up, we should definitely put some water in this thing. Not a ton, but a little bit. I'll use hot water for no particular reason. It's not going to change anything. That's what we got so far. The stuff on the bottom, again, will be shook up and mixed in when we put all the ingredients in. Next. What do I want next? Let me go find some ingredients, and I'll be right back with you. A few more scented oil stuff. So we got this coconut and lime air freshener spray thing. This stuff does smell good, so that should do some nice stuff. Get some more Stay Cool watermelon spray. Okay, and some of this stuff. This is the poolside something. I don't know what it's called, but it's the new Misty Slush from Dairy Queen. It is the mixture of the pink one and the blue one. So let's pour that in there. That's a very nice color there now. Almost looks like some Chug splash. That's terrible. Never say that ever again. But it does. Let's be honest here. So we got this Fortnite potion. Fortnite potion, guys. We have our Fortnite potion here. One more ingredient I want. Actually, it's 3. The most dangerous ingredients in the thing. First, we got some WD-40. Very flammable stuff. Gotta be careful with it. Okay. Floor polish. Very light. And some foaming glass cleanser. Okay. Now, let's shake this thing up and see what happens. When I push the cork in, it is going to push out some liquid. But it is sealed. I'm going to wash this thing out. Okay, wash out. Might be kind of hard to mix. So I'll get back to you when I think it's fully mixed. Mixed pretty well. I'm going to let it sit to let these disintegrate in there. And then we'll get to the next step. So I'm going to have to let this sit for quite a bit of time until the next step. I'm actually just going to pour a little bit out to get rid of some of this stuff to make the cork fit in better, as well as get rid of some of these chunks that won't mix in. It's still very fizzy, as you can tell. I'll get back to you. I'm being really indecisive here, guys, but I decided I want one more ingredient, since this thing could hold some more now that I've emptied out a bit more than I expected to. In that, this Aloe Gel. Very nice. This should also change the color a little bit. Leaning back towards green again, which, for better or for worse. As you can see, it's very angry to be in this bottle right now. It does not want to be in there. Time to shake this thing up again. There's a lot of bubbles. Let's see how this does first. Oh, they're floating in there. Well, now I think I'm actually just gonna have to let this thing sit for a long time. Like, an hour. But it'll be worth it, I think, in my opinion at least. So, I will actually see you then. We'll move on to the next step. Okay, guys. So I think it's about as mixed as it'll ever be. So the next step we're going to be doing is throwing it in the freezer or this mini fridge. There's stuff in here. But the thing about the mini fridge is it's very cold. It's more of a freezer temperature than anything. So this should do us some good if I shove it in there. And we'll let that sit for some time. Maybe it'll react with the cold and sunlight. It does have water in it, so it should at least partially freeze. So I'll come back to you when that is frozen, hopefully. Well, it's been a bit more than an hour, but it's been over a day. Alright, it's been over 24 hours, so let me take this out for you guys. Don't worry about that. As you can see, it's collected at the bottom and the top. Let's see what happens when I open this. It smells... Again, the mouthwash is very strong. It's frozen. Okay. That's good. There we go. Frozen potion. Now, the next step I'm gonna do is microwave it, maybe? Or heat it in some way. I know. It sounds like a really bad idea. And it is. But, I'm gonna do it. We can't stop, guys. You really can't. Well, okay. I'm gonna go do that. See you in a second. I decided the best course of action for heating this thing is I'm gonna take a pot of water and put it on the stove and put this in the boiling water. It'll be in there while it boils. So that should do something for us. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't explode or break. That'd be bad. But we'll see. Alright? I'm watching you. I'll see you after I do that. So, it's been boiled. It's still kind of hot. I probably shouldn't hold it from the bottom. But this guy right here, all boiled. You can see all that stuff at the bottom is powder. Look at that. It's like an hourglass. You shake it up. It again becomes like this. Lots of bubbles. Now, getting to the usage of this potion. This thing doesn't smell great. I mean, it doesn't smell bad, but it's not the best. Let me screw it real quick. Yeah, it's not... I wouldn't recommend it as soap. Again, it's not the worst, but it's not great. I'll be honest. So, what is its actual use? It's a great question. But the thing with that question is, I don't know. So I'm gonna have to think about it for a second. Oh yeah, I remember now. I'm going to put some organic thing in here. I'm gonna put a grape. I'm gonna get a grape that fits in here. I'm gonna put it in, and I'm gonna let it sit. And we'll come back to this after a while. See what the grape does. I actually had this plan the entire time, I just forgot. So let me go get that grape, and then we'll put it in there and wait. So we got the grape. Let's uncork this once more. It's still hot, but not that bad. Put the cork right there. Here's our grape. Here's our potion. It sinks to the bottom, and I can no longer see it. Oh, there it is. You can see the darkness right there. There's our grape. So let me cork this, shake it up a second, and then I guess we'll be waiting. It does leak a little bit. The bottle, it's not the best. Completely clouded. There's the grape, I believe. Well, this is going to be sitting for a month. Or not a month, but a couple days. So this video will be delayed. I did not intend to have this be sitting for so long, but I'm gonna. I want this thing to actually do something. So we'll have to delay this video for a while. But I think the results will be worth it to show us what this does and mutates organic matter put into it. We'll see. So, await the sequel where we see the results. Yeah. I'll take a picture of the potion every day and put that into the next video as a collage showing the progress of every single day and seeing how it changes over time. And then at the end of that video, we'll be taking the grape out and actually seeing what happened to it. So, be excited for that.